have so much to do, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. We're gonna paint a ghost first. Please ignore Jack. We're gonna paint the ghost. I think I'm gonna paint this one gray though instead of white. Shake it up a little bit. Ah! I'm dropping things already. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. How is everyone? I'm panicked. Like, where's the gray? I want gray. There it is. Gray. Okay. Okay, I need to fill a cup with water. Looking for my cup that I fill with water, and it's literally right in front of me. I just happen to be using it for the ghost. Okay. BRB. So my goal today is just get everything done that I need to get done in order to fill the kiln so that as soon as the weather's nice enough, I can fire it. That's the goal. I have a spider web stuck in my eyelash. Okay. I want to make another pumpkin bowl. Right now, we're going to work on this little ghosty. Look how cute. It's so cute. Okay, we're going to paint them. And then I think I might take them straight out to the kiln. Okay, I'm going to move this big roller. It's so heavy. Okay. I think I need to unbutton my flannel sleeves because, like, I can't roll them up at all. I'm just so jacked, you know? It's a joke. I have noodle arms. How was everyone's Saturday afternoon? It is raining. It is fall. It is gray, and I am so happy. Oh, one more button. I just love this thing's little dead soulless eyes staring at you. So cute. Okay, let's paint this ghost. Tilt you down a little bit. I have to work on its eyes on smoothing them out, so sadly it won't be staring at you for a while, but now it's staring at me. Let's see here. I'm gonna use this little sticky thing. How was everyone's week? How are we doing? How are we feeling? I have excellent fall weather where I am. Working on a little ghost sculpture. Hi everyone. Right now I'm just gouging its eyes out, as one does. I need to finish this. I want to get it in the kiln. Let it dry. I don't think I'll be able to fire the kiln today because it's raining. Which you're like, why would that affect it? Well, my kiln is in like a little outside shed and I have to keep the door open for ventilation, so that's why. There. Okay. The eyes are better. Oh, it's just so cute. It's so cute, you guys. This thing brings me so much joy. Okay, I'm going to carefully flip her over. It's hollow on the inside, so that way you can put a candle in it and its eyes glow. It's the details, my dudes. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna brush this off, and now we're gonna paint like it's our job, which it is. Okay. Careful, 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 careful. Okay. There's our little ghosty. Here's a 360. So cute. Okay, we're gonna paint them gray, not white. I'm gonna try a variation. I'm gonna try to change up the color a little bit. I think I'm gonna use a bigger brush. I'm gonna use this brush. We're gonna paint them, get them in the kiln. We're gonna make a pumpkin plate. I have one done, but I wanna make another one. And then I wanna make, it's a gift for a friend, so I'm not selling this. Just warning in advance, it is not for sale because copyright. But I'm gonna make a little Jack Skellington bowl for them. Maybe one for myself if I feel up to it. And I also need to make an egg separator. I started on one like a month ago, I was gonna do like a mushroom, and I hate how it looked. It was too small, so we're gonna do a different one. I'm thinking about doing one that's shaped like an acorn because I made the same friend an acorn spoon holder. So like vibes. Pottery is one of the most satisfying things to do. It is rewarding. It is very rewarding. It's funny because I know people say pottery takes patience, but at the same time, you can do it pretty chaotic. As long as you start out with clay that's been kneaded a lot so that there's no air bubbles in it so it won't explode when it's fired, and you make sure it dries. Those are the two parts I feel like that you have to be careful about. Air bubbles, and then making sure it's completely dry. And if you do those two things, you kind of just move at a chaotic pace. Because I'm moving pretty quickly right now. But yeah, I'm hoping. So, I'm just gonna yap. Who's up for me yapping a little bit? Normally, sometimes I like to sit and be silent, but I feel like I need to yap. I have been silent all day. By the way, I'm not like fully caffeinated. This is just Saturday vibes. But oh, thank you, Aloha. Just wait till she's all finished. It's gonna be so cute. So, here's the tea. I do pottery. I sell my pottery, but it's like not my main gig because it's like impossible to make a living as an artist in today's day and age unless you're selling your work for like $10,000 a crack, and I'm not going to do that. It's funny also because you create something out of nothing and put. I know, right? Like every piece of pottery is my child, and then I'm selling my children, which is insane. Hi, but I work multiple jobs. It's just how it be. But I love all my jobs, so I feel like very lucky to be able to work multiple jobs that are things that I like to do. So, I'm also a figure skating coach. I am a figure skater and I coach figure skating. Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's talent. I think it's just going to college for 10 years. I have a undergrad degree and a master's degree in pottery, so it might just be the 10 years of school. Plus, I started in high school doing pottery, so it's just, be favorite thing. I can't believe I've never seen you before. Oh, well, stuff happens. It's the algorithm. Sometimes it ain't very forgiving, Hey, what is the favorite thing you've made? Okay, let me think about that. It's like choosing a favorite child. It's like, which you're not supposed to have a favorite child, right? I do really like how this is turning out. It's just so cute. It's so cute I could throw up, And then how am I going to sell these? Can't I just keep them all? I'm trying to think. I kind of like, it's funny, I really don't let myself make things that I won't like, if that makes sense. Like, even in art school, when we would have parameters we had to work within, I would really use my noodle to figure out, like, how can I make something that follows the rules of this project that is something I would want to keep forever. So I really do love all of my children. Were some of them harder to make? Yes. So, like, the payoff, like, when it was finally done, I was like, wow, this is awesome. But also, sometimes I make the simplest, easiest little thing. Like, this ghost is not hard to make. Well, it also helps that I have been doing this for a long time. But it brings me so much joy when it's done. Let's see. I guess, yeah, it's kind of dedication, but also, I enjoy it. But, like I said, okay, so I also coach skating. I coach private lessons and group lessons, and I also compete still. And then I teach workout classes. And, okay, so I teach different workout classes, different levels, all levels. And I have, like, it's funny, because different specific classes bring in specific people, And, like I have one class that a very specific group of older ladies comes to my class, and they're not very nice. I'm just going to put it that way. So, there's that. Plus, they don't show up, like, regularly enough. Like, they don't want me to cancel the class permanently. This has been going on for, like, over a year, by the way. But at the same time, they don't show up on a regular basis. So then I end up not making enough money to live. Like, this past Wednesday, I taught class, I made $3. That is so far below minimum wage, it's actually insane. So I made $3 teaching that class for that hour. I made $3 that hour. And I was like, and just, it's funny. The money isn't really like too much of a thing other than like I need to eat and keep the lights on. Exactly, only $3. Now, I could handle if like every once in a while no one shows up for class, you know, and I happen to have to only make $3 like once a month. Like sometimes life happens and I get that. However, when I tell them, hey, I need to cancel class because, I don't know, a doctor's appointment or a holiday like Christmas or something like that, they're like, what do you mean you're canceling class? I'm sorry, were you planning on coming to class on Christmas Day? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, excuse me? It is a spooky ghost. Can't you tell how spooky they are? Well, here's why it's not illegal. I'm self-employed. I'm a private contractor. So that's part of the problem of being a small business owner, is that sometimes people don't support your small business, and then your small business just nosedives. So, like I said, I could handle one day a month where I just don't make, you know, enough money if they were nice to me, which they are not. They're kind of rude, and that's an understatement because I just have a hard time being honest when people are just straight up mean and saying, I don't want to repeat some of the things that I've said, that they've said to me, I should say. But also, like, they leave dirty, sweaty tissues all over the place, like, for me to clean up after, which is not my job. It's not my job. So, here's what I did. Here's what I did. I canceled the class permanently. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not teaching anymore. I've been teaching it for 3.5 years now. And they used to show up pretty regularly. And they've just kind of become worse and worse to deal with. I think part of it is that they've gotten more and more comfortable with me. So they see me like less as a human being with their own lives and more of like this person that's always going to be there no matter what, which I was for 3.5 years of my life. And then I finally went, I can't do this anymore. Because I had a panic attack leading up to the one class. I was like, I can't keep showing up for work and not making enough money to live, you know? That stuff will start to eat away at your brain. So, I'm not teaching that. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. So, not teaching that class anymore. However, my other classes that I teach, the workout classes, wonderful group of ladies. And I was like, hey, can we like move this class to here? Because I had made my whole week schedule operate around this one class because they were so, I don't want to XYZ, I only want it this time or whatever. So I put my other classes, like stacked them when I could have had a day off, which now I'm going to be having Wednesdays off so I can work in the studio more because I've fallen behind so much in the studio. Also, I think the ghosty is done being painted. So happy. Do I wish I'd put my foot down sooner? Yes. But like learning, growth, healing, you know, all that kind of thing. So, but thankfully the other two classes I teach, I was like, hey, do you mind if I move this class to this time and that to that time? Because like I'd like a day off during the week so I can do my other job. And they're like, great. What a concept. So my other class I teach even an older group of people. It's a senior chair class, a senior chair yoga. So we do a lot of it seated because a lot of people have issues with their balance and have mobility issues. You know, some people have walkers so they can't stand for very long periods of time. So I got to move that class to a different day and time. And then the adult fitness class, which the adults I feel like are the most in tune and understanding, I moved to Monday nights, like on my way home from coaching skating. So it's just so much easier. I'm gonna have actual time to work in this studio now, and I'm so happy, so happy. But that's been my past 2 weeks. I've been kind of stressed out, but it's getting better. There. And now the stress is different, but it's like fun stress. Oh, thank you. I know sometimes it's hard to put your mental health first. I don't know about you, but like I always feel guilty for doing that. Why? I'm sure there's lots of unprocessed reasons. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, yeah. No more panic attacks. Isn't that great? Also, I'm getting warm. I probably have hat hair, but I think I need to lose the hat. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm also gonna crack open my window because it's like cool in a rainy fall day. Here. While I do that, please babysit and come up with a name. I need to name these ghosts. I think if I named them, it would just send them to the next level, you know? So like, think of a cute ghosty name. Think about it. And nothing basic like Casper. Think of something fun. Okay, there. Hopefully that window being cracked open helps. I'm gonna drink some water. Drink your water. If you have water, drink it. Stay hydrated. And don't choke on it. So hopefully I'll be able to do an art studio live stream like every Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, however, is like a little weird because I have like contractors coming over and they're gonna be crawling all over my house. So I don't know if I'll be able to even be in my garage. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm burping now. So sorry. I had grilled cheese. But yeah, now my stress is a little bit different because I need to, I actually can't carve into it anymore. I don't know if you can hear, it's basically dried solid. That's why I had to paint it so I can't carve it anymore. But maybe another one, maybe next time, I'll put a smile. However, we are going to make a little Jack Skellington bowl. So that's smiley. That's a little smile. We're talking about everything, about life. And then, and doing pottery. Also, if you can come up with a name. Octopus and Dama Branca. I kind of like that. That's cute. Okay, this ghost's name is Dama Branca. Oh, it's Portuguese for ghost. Even cooler. Okay, Bartholomew. I'll use that. I have another ghost sculpture. So currently, the other ghost sculpture is just like this one, but it's in the kiln already. So that one will be Bartholomew, and this will be Dama Branca. And I'm hoping that my Swiss cheese brain, full of holes, remembers those names. Or I need to remember something. But the weather's been rainy, and I can't fire my kiln when it's raining because I have to crack open the door for ventilation. So I'm like on this really tight schedule to get the kiln filled. Like I have to make enough work to fill the kiln. It needs to all dry. That's the second thing. And then I need to fire it. And then I need to glaze it. And then I need to fire it again. And I need to do all of that and have it done by like Friday afternoon. Because I have to sell the stuff Saturday morning. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to decide if this is dry enough. I sell them online, but also at a farmer's market. I haven't listed any of these online yet. Okay. Magic trick. I gotta glaze a little glaze. This isn't glaze, by the way. This is slip paint. I'm trying to decide if I should do a little bit on the inside. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna use what has ended up on here. Just use the leftovers. Being resourceful. But I have like a online shop on Michael's Maker Place, but then I sell at a farmer's market like every other Saturday morning, which is fun. And then that's been during the warmer months. But like that ends in October is what I'm trying to say, but words are hard. So once that ends, craft fair, Christmas craft fair season starts up essentially. So I'm starting to fill out vendor applications to those. But the last farmer's market, I think, is October 19th. And on that same day, I basically go from the farmer's market that ends at noon, and I go to a fall festival that starts at 1 p.m. So I just pack up all my stuff and go there. Hopefully I don't sell out everything, because then I won't have anything left to sell, which is kind of stressful to think about. The squirrel just ran by. That was cute. Thankfully, I don't think I will run out of stuff, only because the farmer's market is like more people are there for like vegetables and bread. I really want to get some more sourdough bread before the farmer's market's over. Thank you. Yes, I am busy. And believe it or not, I'm trying to be less busy. This is me trying to be not busy. I'm not doing a very good job. I'm not good at saying no to things if they seem fun. There we go. Okay, there. The bottom edges are done. But then I start to get some like weekends off here and there, because the craft fairs aren't every weekend. But I'm really trying to stick to only local stuff, like really close by. I'm not driving 3 hours round trip. I'm tired. Yes, yeah. The craft fairs are very different, because it's not like a regular everyday job that you show up to. It's kind of like once a year that you go to this craft fair, and once a year you go to that one. And if you have like not the best experience, you just don't sign up next year. Like, you're not committed to do it for the rest of your life, you know? But the ones I'm doing are fun, and I am excited. Okay, everybody, let's see if I can carefully. Everyone say goodbye to, was it Brockham Dama Brockham? I remembered almost. They're floating away. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute. Okay. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to try to make another one of these pumpkin bowls. I think I'm going to turn these into candles too that smell like fall. So, this is our reference image. I'm going to make another one really quick. That's the goal, to move quickly today. Let's see, I will need this to support it. And I think I need to roll out some clay. Ooh, I think I need to paint. I just rolled paint. I already started to get paint on things. It just is what it is. Let me show you what I made last week. I'm actually going to paint these first before I forget. I made little acorn shaped spoon holders. So you like put this on your counter when you're cooking, and then you can like rest your spoon in it so that the wet spoon doesn't get all over. And I need my brown paint for this. So I'm just going to paint these really quick. Ooh. Crack everything. I treated myself this morning and went and got a massage, and now I'm in here all hunched over doing pottery. The cycle continues. Okay, we're gonna paint these really quick. Just the tops, just the brown part on top, like the little hat of the acorn. Yes. And then I have some other things over there that need to be slip painted, but I'm gonna leave them for another period of time. I think, because like I have other craft fairs coming up, and when I have the other ones coming up, I kind of try to go, okay, when I have this one, I'm gonna launch this new line at it. So I think I'm gonna wait till like the Christmas craft fairs, because I live in Michigan. I guess holiday, general holiday, winter. I'm gonna wait till then to do my nautical and Michigan themed pottery, because I feel like that's more the vibe. I don't know if this year, I want to do some like Christmas themed stuff, but I'm just not like, I like to make Christmas ornaments in particular, but like the pottery itself, I don't know how much more I'm gonna make. We'll see. If I get inspired. I do want to make, like last year I made Christmas tree like ceramic Christmas trees, and the little spikes lifted up so that you could stick a light in and they glowed from within. I love doing that kind of stuff. I kind of want to do that again, but I want to try to make some bigger ones. So, yeah. But that's not right now. I'm already thinking, it is barely not even October, and I'm already thinking about December. If that isn't how my brain constantly is working at least 2 months in advance any given day. I don't have an example right now because I think I sold them all, or I have one left and I kept it for myself. I always keep one. I always have to keep one of everything. If it's really cute, I keep it, you know. But it's like a little Christmas tree. Just think little Christmas tree like this big, and it's hollow, kind of like the ghost. You know how the ghost was hollow, so you could put a light in it. That. There you go. Okay, but I have some brown slip paint. It looks like chocolate, but it's not chocolate. Forbidden chocolate. One day I'll be exhausting enough that I'll try to eat that. I just know it. My brain will want to test the limits. But we're just gonna slip paint these little acorn, just the top of the little acorns. They look more acorn on the screen than they do in person to me, so that's hopeful. Because sometimes I'm like look at things, I'm like, is this working? Is this cute? Is this good enough? Because, you know, self-sabotage, right? But how is everybody? How has our week been? Do anything fun? I guess I need to kind of round it. There we go. I feel like this will make it look more acorny once I put the little brown hat on, so to speak. But yeah, would love to hear how your weeks have been. If you had anything fun. Have any fun weekend plans? I'm gonna go see Howl's Moving Castle tomorrow. How long have you been doing this? I think I've been doing pottery now for 16 years. But I've only been selling pottery for 5 because I was in school. So it's hard to be in art school and sell art. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. But yeah, so excited to see Howl's Moving Castle. It's the 20th anniversary of the movie, which makes me feel very old. Oh, that's always a fun game that hurts my feelings. Everyone guess how old I am. And then add more years to whatever that guess is. I will get offended. No, I won't get offended. Especially today. I kind of have bags under my eyes because it was an emotionally exhausting week. I'm exactly 30. Sophia is like on point. Sophia be knowing things. Sophia, you better be careful. Someone might call you a witch. Yes, I'm exactly 30 years old. That was a weird age to be turning this year, I have to be honest. It's because like, it's both young and old still, you know? I am having a nice day. Today has been like, not gonna lie, today's been like a perfect day. Do you know how rare those are? I slept in, and then by sleeping I mean I woke up at like 8:30. And then I made my coffee. I read my book in bed with my dog on my lap. And then I went and I got a massage. And then I came home and I worked on rescheduling some of my clients because we have some ice scheduling kind of like mishaps. But like, I don't mind working on my computer. And worked on filling out vendor applications. And now I'm working in the studio. And guess what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to take a bath. And then you want to know what I'm going to do after that? I'm going to make pizza and watch TV with all of my dogs and my mom. We're going to have a girls' night. And then tomorrow we're having a girls' day. And we are going to the movies. And then we're going shopping, which we have not done since like spring. It's overdue. How do you know I'm not a witch? Witch! It is. It's a perfect day. Hey Alexa, play Perfect Day by Hoku from Legally Blonde. I don't have an Alexa, thank goodness. Okay, okay, the first one's done. Not gonna drop the paintbrush. I mean, I'm gonna have to keep one for myself. We all know this, right? Okay. Little acorn spoon holder. You could also, like, if you have a cup of tea, you could put your tea bag in here after you, like, take it out of your cup. Gosh, it's so cute. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna set it over here to dry. And now we do the next one. Thank you, thank you. I'm here till like 6:30. Okay, these ones, some of them, the edges are a little rough, so I think I'm gonna scrape them. Just because you don't want rough edges. In pottery, the kind that you glaze and fire, if you leave the edges really rough, when you glaze them, because glaze, it melts and basically turns into glass. So when you have a sharp glass edge, you cut your fingers open. How do I know that? Take a guess. Take a few guesses. Personal experience. There we go. No sharp edges. No sharp edges in this house. Well, in this garage. I'm in a garage right now. And then I have a really cute glaze though for this, for the acorns. That's like almost clear, but it has little like brown speckles in it, and I think it will just look so cute. Okay. Sorry. Don't inhale clay. Oh yeah, one moment. I got a text. It doesn't want to go to my Apple Watch. Ever since I updated my Apple Watch, it has been not working very good. Let me put, yes. There, okay. There we go. Okay. Painting another acorn. We're gonna finish this, then we're gonna make the pumpkin plate. I think I can make a pumpkin plate and one Jack Skellington for sure. Also, anybody here like to read books? I've started reading I think my 25th book of the year. I think. I'm starting to lose count. But I'm obsessed with it. So I was a little worried because it's a 500-page book. Like she's a thick, big girl. And we love a thick, big queen, you know? But I was a little overwhelmed at first. I thought, oh, like, there's no way. I'm not going to finish this. I was worried. It's called The Liar by Nora Roberts. I'm hooked, you guys. I read 100 pages in the first day, and I was like, okay, you have to put this book down. You have things to do. I'm like, you have to do life. But I'm so excited to take my bath and read my book. And then I'm not just going to make pizza. I also am going to make some Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts, specifically garlic parmesan balsamic glazed Brussels sprouts. Oof, they're so good, you guys. I love them so much. And then I'm going to make some muffins, I think, too. I found a recipe for muffins because I recently harvested a bunch of raspberries from my garden. So I kind of want to make like little vanilla raspberry muffins. I feel like they would be a nice little breakfast option, you know? There we go. Okay, here's one nice thing. I know muffins are the best. Like, it's like a cupcake, but like a little less bad for you, you know? I have to switch to my left hand because sometimes I just can't get the right angle with my right hand. Thank goodness I'm ambidextrous. I don't know what I would do. Like, I don't know how people just stick to one hand. Like, I'm a little slower, but see, the edge was perfect that way. See, now I got paint though on this hand, and I don't want to get it all over. There. In skating, I'm also ambidextrous. Most people only jump and spin one direction. For one thing, I spin more comfortably the opposite direction and jump jump and spin the opposite direction of like normal or average, I should say. But because of that, when I skated with my ice dance partner and when I skated synchro with a team, I had to learn everything the opposite direction to suit the everyone else. Was that fair? No. Did anyone else have to learn how to do things the other way? No, just me. But however, it has made me stronger. It has made me the Super Saiyan of skating. Yes, I made a Dragon Ball Z reference. Okay, there. Another one is done. Beauty guru. I'm so unserious. Okay, I'm gonna take a little sip of water and we're gonna paint the last two, and I'm not gonna get brown paint all over me. Okay. I don't even know if you guys can hear the jazz music, and it just looks like I'm crazy dancing to no music. But I also dance to music in grocery stores, so if you're gonna play Britney Spears in the cereal aisle, I'm going to strut. I don't know what you expect me to do. Practice self-control? Never. Not in that circumstance. Have you ever read The Land of Stories? No, but my sister did, and she loved it, and she has the whole book. Like, she has the whole collection, I think. So maybe I can bum it off her. But I think it's, like, similar-ish, like, fairy tale-ish vibe. I want to read Dunked in Wood. I have a copy of it that I got from one of our little... I buy all my books secondhand from garage sales, or I just pick up books from the little libraries. So I'm going to read Dunked in Wood, which is like, I feel like if you like The Land of Stories, this isn't like as adventure-y, but I feel like you would probably like Dunked in Wood. Forget who the author, but it basically follows the life and like society, so to speak, of tiny little animals in the woods, like the moles and the porcupine and stuff, and it's just cute, cozy vibes. Do you ever feel things you do are superior to the majority of the populace? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really understand superiority, if I'm being honest. Like, because I don't think any one thing... Well, that's a lie. I feel like doctors, lawyers are probably kind of important, and what they do is a little bit more superior than the majority type thing. But I think, like, everything else is pretty just equal. Like, because, like, what would the world be without art? You wouldn't have music. You wouldn't have different paint colors to paint your house. Everything would just be the same. There would be no design. So, like, you do need art every day, but also you need electricity, and I don't know how to do that. You know, we need running water. So I think nothing is superior in the zeitgeist of our existence. I think we're really truly all equals, and people just want to feel superior sometimes, to feel more important than others, but like we couldn't vibe, you know, we couldn't get through as a majority as a whole without everyone. I am painting some spoon rests that look like acorns. So we're painting the little tops of the acorns brown right now. So you can see they're kind of acorn shaped. Your mom's a lawyer. Well, your mom is superior then, Sophia. She's the queen. She slays. She wins 10, she just increased 10 aura points. Yeah, I think, you know, if we didn't have like everyone doing all the things, don't worry, I cannot type at all. The way I delete letters in the process of trying to write things, and then it gives me the complete wrong word. like, yeah, I truly believe the world could not go around without everyone doing their little tasks. We really feed off of each other in more ways than one, I think. That's why I think it's important to be nice, at least try to be nice to everyone. Pottery or mini golf? Like what are we doing? Because I'm doing pottery. Or do you mean like, what do I like more? Pottery or mini golf? I guess it kind of depends on the day. It depends how the pottery's going. If I'm having a day where the pottery's not going very well, which is rare, like, then maybe I'd go, you know what? Screw this, I'm gonna go do mini golf. I do love mini golf though. Mini golf is so fun. I wonder if I have to see. It would be really cool. I would like to go mini golfing on like a nice day. I wonder if they're still open or if they're closed now for fall. Because like you still get some really nice days in the fall where it's still warm and beautiful. And I would like to go do mini golf. That just seems like a good vibe, you know? Bye, Victoria. Thanks for joining us for a little bit. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Lovely week. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm probably going to do Wednesdays more often. Because sometimes on Saturdays I work. I just happen to have this Saturday off. So Wednesdays will be the more often live stream day. But I also post vlogs. And I'm thinking about doing a pottery vlog each month. That's just like, follow me around as I work. So I think the first one is going to go up next week. The pottery vlog. Okay. Bye. Also, I painted my nails on Tuesday. I don't know if you can see. Here's my claws. But they're like glittery orange. It's giving pumpkin spice. It's giving pumpkin spice. Oh, thank you, Freshly Wild. My nails are giving pumpkin spice. It's pumpkin spice season, everyone. Says the person who doesn't actually like pumpkin spice. I said it. I don't really like pumpkin spice. I like the smell of pumpkin spice, but I don't like the flavor as much, if that makes sense. Like the smell, excellent, wonderful. The taste, I'd rather go for like a chai or like a caramel. Although my favorite flavor of like syrup to put in your coffee, coconut. It's so good and it's so hard to find. I only ever buy my syrup like at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. You know, the Torani syrup, like they use at Starbucks. Because I don't go to Starbucks. I don't go actually to any coffee shops. If I were to go to a coffee shop, I think I would go to like a local small business one. But I'm a control freak, so I like to make my coffee at home and lay in bed while I drink it. It's very rare that I go out for coffee. Thank you. The orange. And we have another acorn done. So cute. Kind of. You can kind of see. There we go. That's better lighting. She needed to find her light. There. Okay, that one's done. We got one more, and then we are going to make a pumpkin plate. I'm getting so warm and sweaty. Like, what is going on? It's freezing out. It's like, well, it's not freezing. Ow! I just ran my knee into the table. I do that at least once every time I work in the studio. There's like a persistent bruise on that knee because I'm clumsy. Okay, last one. I'm loving Dunkin' iced matcha. Ooh, yeah. I think, okay, so I tried to make a strawberry iced matcha for myself like a couple weeks ago because now it's kind of too cold to have iced beverages in the morning. But it tasted awful, and I think my matcha powder might be past dated. I think it might have finally gone bad. I think I got too big of a bag of matcha powder, and now it's gross. So, or it just doesn't taste good with the strawberry syrup that I particularly had. Maybe I need to get like a strawberry milk situation. I would love a strawberry oat milk. Sounds so good. Doesn't that sound delicious? So creamy, so delicious. Very sweet strawberry oat milk. Okay, you're getting slap happy, Pauline, now. Sorry about that. The weird voices come out when I'm getting tired. I keep going, but the voices get weird. The voices in my head just start to come out. So maybe it was the strawberry flavoring that I used in particular. Maybe that was the problem. I should see if I can make like a matcha cheesecake. I feel like that would be really good. I feel like a matcha cake or like something, or a sponge cake or something. I need to look up recipes with matcha. I'm gonna figure out what to use the rest of my matcha up for. Okay, let's paint this one. Then make a bowl. Oh yeah, I'm starting to hit that wall. There we go. Organic milk. I grew up guzzling organic milk. Now, like, I used to love fat-free organic milk. I like lived on it as a child. Like, for a long time, I was that person who was like, wow, it's a really hot summer day. I think I'll have a glass of milk. But now, the thought of drinking milk, I just can't. Yes, I love matcha ice cream. Now I'm like a strictly oat milk girly. Also, life hack. Put protein shake, like liquid protein shake. Use that as creamer in your coffee or in your matcha. I use a protein shake that it's a pea milk, not like PEA, like the green little peas, but pea protein. And it's like a vanilla flavored protein shake, and I use that as my creamer in my coffee. Cute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Like mochi, but like cheesecake. There has to be a recipe, you know? Have you ever had matcha ice cream? Oh, and then imagine the cheesecake, the matcha cheesecake with a scoop of matcha ice cream. Yes, Orgain. I love Orgain. Sophia gets me, everybody. We're symbiotico, our brains are just like linked right now. Almost done with the last acorn. And then we get to make a pumpkin bowl. There we go. Okay, fabulous, beautiful, wonderful, magical, everything. I need to scrape this little edge. The nice part with this, like when it's painted, you don't have to like leave it. I make my own cashew milk. That is so cool. I bet that's delicious. Oh, that must be so good. Like, it can literally be so dangerous if you don't roast your Oh, it can be like dangerous if you don't, like, what do you mean? Like what happens? What happens if you don't roast the cashews? I'm scared now. I know it's also easy to make your own oat milk. I really want to try making my own cheese. There, our last little acorn. It's so cute. Adorable. Okay, let's set this one down. Okay, what time is it? 6:18. Our music just stopped. I'm gonna try to put the music back on. I think I need to lose the flannel. I don't know. Exactly. Poisonous, natural, occurring chemical. That's terrifying. Maybe I'll stay away from the cashews. I don't trust myself not to hurt myself on accident. Okay. Drink your water. Okay, I know you can't see my head. That's because we're gonna work here and I need to stand. Need a little breather. Plain cast iron or stainless steel. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, I've got to roll out the clay. Let's move everything aside so I don't make a horrible mess. I'm gonna set this over here. Thankfully, past me, like, rolled out this clay, so I don't have to do it. It's a little solid, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Give it a good slap. Okay. Bringing out Big Bertha here. Ooh. I love nerds. Nerds are welcome here. This is a safe place for nerds. I have to use my whole body weight. Oh my gosh, you have a dog? What kind of dog do you have? And what is their name? I'll call their name. My dogs are always giving me side eye. Bombastic side eye. This is more clay than I thought. Grunting does help. His name is Harvard. Hi, Harvard. Here, Harvard. Come here. Come here, baby. Hello. Not me baby talking to a dog I can't even see. Harvard is such a good boy. Harvard, sit. Harvard, lay down. Roll over. Harvard, roll over. Okay, can I get this any thinner or are we good? Okay, I think this is as thin as I can get. What a good boy. I have to tell you the only bad thing that happened today that made this day not perfect, and it's dog related. This is what reminded me. When I was like trying to leave to go to my massage, my dog Rusty, I have 3 dogs, Rusty, Junior, and Josie. Rusty pooped at the top of the stairs and then proceeded to walk into the kitchen and pee all over the floor and then walked all through the house. Why? It's just so rude. He really doesn't like when I have to leave the house or want to leave the house, and it's just rude. And then he acts like, what? I would never do that. I'm like, you would do that. You just did it. I watched you. I was walking up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, there you were grunting as you pooped. Even though we had just taken you potty. But no. You have to be the worst. It's become his new thing. So in the mornings, I make him get exercise. He's an old dog, by the way. He's going to be turning 13 in February. So he's getting a little, just senile is a good way to put it. But in the morning, because he needs to get his exercise, I make him and his brother and Josie, but Josie kind of makes herself exercise, if I'm being honest. But ooh, it's ripping. It just ripped. That's okay. Hopefully it's still good. But I make them go up and down the stairs for exercise. And he's figured out that if he poops at the top of the stairs, or the bottom of the stairs, or in the middle of the stairs, in the middle, he's like, then I don't have to exercise. So that's a new thing he's figured out. So he's senile, but he's still smart. He can still figure things out, like how to get out of exercising. He's lucky he's so cute because he's a rotten dog. Okay. I'm gonna grab my pumpkin. Okay. I don't know if this is big enough now that it ripped. You might have to start over. Love that for me. I hate when my slabs rip. It's so annoying. My dog is so lazy, but he's only 4. Honestly, we love them, but they drive us crazy, right? Yeah, he's rotten. Rusty's really rotten, but sometimes he's a really good boy too. That's like the only new, like, I wouldn't say new. It's just a behavior he does. It's like the only thing that he does is bad. Everything else, he is pretty well behaved. So. Okay, let's try this again because I love doing things twice. But now I'm getting very warm. Okay. My exercise for the day. Because being a fitness instructor isn't enough. Oh, I'm letting my anger out. Oh, Brazil! Hello from Brazil! Never been to Brazil. It looks beautiful there. Plus, I feel like Brazil really passes the vibe checks. I feel like it's a very cool country. Yeah, I mean, human beings, we get crankier as we get old too, so it's just like a side effect, I think. You know, being stuck here a little too long. I think we should be given permission a little bit to be cranky. Like, I don't think you should have to be mean to people when you're older. Or you should not be mean to people, but, however, I think you should be allowed to be a little cranky. You know? I've always wanted to mess with this thing. Yeah, pottery is fun. You should find a place to take it. Sometimes, like, your colleges, you could sign up for, at, like, a local community college for class. Find a local art studio, see if they teach. Okay, everybody, hope and pray that this one doesn't rip. If it does, I'm giving up for the day. Season Madness. Best timed. Okay. Trying to decide if I like this or not. Almost. It's almost the right thickness. There we go. Okay, that should be good. go ahead and place this on here. Maybe this way? Yes, this way. This is a little stencil that I made so that my life is easier. Now we have to cut it out. Do you take BCAAs or collagen peptides? I actually just placed an order for collagen to start taking collagen because I'm getting old. But it's so hard to find because I'm vegetarian. It's really hard to find plant-based like collagen. Just certain things, they don't make them that way. They always make them out of animal product. But I take a lot of vitamins because I just know me and I don't eat well enough to get all of my sustenance from the food I eat. Plus I have a lot of digestive issues that I was born with. So sometimes it's easier to just take a vitamin than trying to force myself to eat food that makes me sick. Okay. I'm concentrating on cutting this out nicely. Sorry if you're just getting like forehead right now. There, okay. Oh, 30 is not old. No, not pescatarian, vegetarian. No animals, I don't eat them. I do eat eggs though, and cheese. But I like egg, like I do egg white omelets and I eat a lot of mushrooms for my protein. I almost forgot, just kidding. Oh yeah, I love avocados. Avocado, avocado. Yeah, my omega-3s are the only thing that I have to get vitamin-wise. I get it from, I forget what, I think I have to get it from krill, which I don't feel great about, but I can digest it. I used to eat meat, and I used to love fish, speaking of being pescatarian. I love fish. Right now I'm not cutting, I'm like tracing the shape so that it has like indents just like a pumpkin would have. I found this vegan sushi brand though, and I can get like pre-made vegan sushi that's frozen. And I love taking it to work with me because by the time I'm like at my lunch hour, it's not frozen anymore, and it's such a nice little treat because I miss that. Beautiful, wonderful. Okay. Can't believe I almost forgot that. Some of the paper. I'll get the paper off later. Okay. Now we need to put it into the bowl. I do need to put my little logo on the bottom. So I think I'm going to try to carefully peel this, if it'll let me. Okay, come on. Don't stick to the board. Everything's so sticky and damp. Must be from the humidity. Okay, there we go. I'm going to flip it over just for a moment so I can press my little logo into it. Bring this over so we can set it into the form. Okay, we did that. Okay, now I have to slowly kind of pick up and push down and get it to fit inside. a little bit more so I don't have a flat bottom. I feel like it needs to be a little further over this way. That's better. Now this is just like a slow and steady part. Just little bits at a time. And I like to take a sponge and dampen it and just kind of hold this and slowly press down. There. And now it's flat on the bottom, so it won't like teeter-totter. Your accent sounds like Chicago or Wisconsin. So close. From Michigan. Also, I switch my accent all the time when I'm talking. I also have very good Russian accents. I used to have 3 Russian figure skating coaches, so my Russian accent's pretty good. They used to tell me I skate like goat. I found this comment very rude. I think I skate beautifully, more like peacock or crane, not like goat. Excellent, wonderful, magical, everything. Serve. Okay, I don't like this lump here, so I'm going to try to press it down. There we go. Need to kind of push this part up so I can push this part down. There we go. Excellent, wonderful, magical. Okay, I'm just going to push this over like this for a little bit. Oh my god, I'm learning Russian because my friends are Russian. Oh my gosh! Привет! That's all I know. All I know is привет. I could probably learn Russian pretty easily if I, you know, put my mind to it. I know more French than Russian because I used to do Cicchetti Ballet, which is a French ballet, not American ballet or Russian. So we were taught everything in French. So I feel like I could also learn French pretty easily. Okay, I'm gonna work on pressing the seams in a little bit more. Press that. Lots of pressing and smoothing now. Then I'll let this dry. And then I'll need to paint it orange, which is not too difficult. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. I can't use Russian here. I know, the Russian, like, writing is very difficult. Their alphabet's incredible. Okay, we're getting there. Getting all the lumps and bumps and ridges nice and smooth. We want her to be poreless. I can't lose beta. Arlen, you've lost aura points today. This is a safe space to be nice. We only let nice people hang out with us. Okay, the pumpkin is almost done. I have like some little spots that need to be smoothed out, but I think it might be too soft, maybe? I don't know, we'll try. Sometimes the clay is too soft and then you go to like smooth it out and it just won't. It won't. I'd like this part to be better. Don't know how else to put it other than I would like it to be better. Push this down. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just smoothing out the edges so they're not like all lumpy, bumpy, weird. You don't want that. Ooh, I really need to go take my bath so that I can be done in time in order to feed the dogs dinner and make dinner. My life just revolves around dogs. Yay, okay. I'm getting happier and happier with how this is turning out. I can't wait to turn this into a candle. It's gonna be so cute. I can even make the candle kind of orange colored so it blends in with the pottery. It's so fun. You know, the one nice part about even when people leave like less than kind comments or whatever, it's still engagement, my dude. You're still pushing my live stream and my YouTube channel out even more by leaving comments. There we go. This is almost smooth now. This had gotten really lumpy when I went to like pick it up. Ow. Just jammed the corner of that. I think that's the funniest part about social media is like people who leave hate comments, like they think they're doing something. And what they think they're doing is like, I'm gonna make this person stop doing this because whatever I think my opinion is superior to what they're doing. But in reality, you're just boosting the video. And I think that's so funny. Like, that's just so funny to me. Like, that's one of the funniest things, I think, in the world. I don't know why, I just think it's absolutely hilarious. It's like, has the absolute opposite effect. Can you put, like, foam right above your knees? There's not enough room. I have really long legs. I'm kind of tall. People can guess down below how many feet. I'm almost a certain amount of feet tall. I'm 2 inches shy of a certain number of feet tall that it's usually like what men say they are on their dating profiles when they're actually my height. So you can take a guess as to what that is. Yep, I am 5'10". But if I was a dude, I would say that I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet tall. What are you saying? I'm not 5'10". I'm 6 feet tall. But my tables are kind of low, which I like them low so I can like lean in when I'm rolling slabs. But I don't like it when I have to sit down because then I ram my knees. I lose aura points every time I ram my knees. There we go. Okay, that side is solid. This side could use just a little bit of love. It's a little lumpy. Like, and we don't mind your lumps. Your lumps are beautiful, but like, if they're optional lumps, we're gonna smooth them out for you, honey. That's what I'm here for. I'm a facialist, but for pottery. I'm glad someone's laughing at my horrible jokes. Oh. You know what's funny though is figure skaters are usually short. I'm actually almost too tall for a figure skater. Like, it's really hard for me to find a skating partner because I'm the same tall as all the men. Exactly. That is the boy math. Thank you for explaining boy math for everyone in the comments so that we could understand. Welcome to Sophia's TED Talk. She'll be live answering in the comments on boy math questions. Yeah, I'm kind of tall, like to have a partner in skating because they're all like my height. But it does make certain things easier in skating, being tall. But I'm not like too tall, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm a good height. If I was any longer, I don't know how I'd manage my arms and legs. I can't imagine having longer arms and legs. I would just be like slapping myself in the face, which I still do now sometimes. Okay, we've almost gone all the way around the bowl now, smoothing it out. This seam right here, I just do not like how it looks. Will anyone notice it? No. Am I gonna think about it until I lose sleep? Yes. And if that isn't the artist's way, I don't know what is. What? I'm sure. I do not do triple toes. No, thank you. Toe loops? No, thank you. I like loops. I'm actually working on getting back to where I was before lockdown and everything, because my first job, I injured both my knees and my hamstring that I had after lockdown. So I've been like set back years, which is very frustrating. But if I can just get my doubles back, I will be happy. I'll be a happy camper. I don't need to be super fancy on the ice. I just need to be happy. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get to 20 likes because I do have to finish up after this is done and go take my bath. Priorities, you guys, priorities. 20 likes or a hot bath with a book. Yeah. But I do leave my live streams up after so people can watch them like while they do homework or something and just vibe. So sometimes they end up getting more likes and more views later, which is kind of cool. I like that YouTube has that feature. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull the edges up now so that's more bowl shaped and less flat. So it dries at a good angle. Plus that helps when it's being turned into a candle because then I don't have to worry about it overflowing when I pour the wax in. 20 likes in a bath, come on. Anyone who hasn't been here the whole stream is going to be like, what do you mean 20 likes in a bath? It's damp and radiant and what? Oh, you're in New York? I'm in like near Detroit, Michigan. So we have the same weather and I'm kind of vibing. I love fall weather. Don't get me wrong, summer's beautiful or whatever, but sometimes it's just too dang hot. I love fall. I love spring. I even like winter because I build a little rink outside in my backyard now. Harvard is snoring. Aww, I love when puppies snore. So cute. Oh, that's a good day. Rainy day with a puppy. Listen to some classical music. What more could you ask for? A bath, that's what. Oh yeah, California is so hot right now. You guys have been getting a heat wave. I'm so sorry. I hope it cools down soon. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this now to dry. Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna eyeball it. Actually, yeah, it's pretty level. Cool. Love that for me. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're in Africa? That's so cool. Hello. I know. sweater weather is a necessity sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna show you this without dropping it. Pumpkin bowl. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? So cute. Oh my gosh, adorable. Now I'm going to suffocate it with a plastic bag. Just kidding. We're just loosely covering it so it dries slowly and it doesn't break. Literally as loose as I can put it. And then I'm going to take it over here. There. So it will dry. Okay. I think I have to be done for today. It's getting kind of late. I need to draw my bath. Before I do that, I'm gonna lump on this clay just a little bit. There. Gotta store it properly. And then I'm hoping tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do a live stream because I might be too tired, but I want to paint that bowl that I just made. And I want to make the little egg separator that looks like an acorn, you know? And I think that will hopefully fill the kiln. And then I need to look at the weather because I need to get it fired. So I think tomorrow might be my deadline to make anything so that it can dry in time to be fired. And I'll probably have to do a preheat on the kiln for at least, I'm guessing like 4 to 6 hours to really get every last bit of moisture out of the stuff. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I had fun. We have fun here. Oh, my mom is texting me something. Gotta answer my mom's text, you know, very important. She usually sends me Instagram reels of Chihuahuas and French Bulldogs, and those are very important. I need to catch up on those. It's nice to meet you all. This is a wheel of cheese. I wish this was a wheel of cheese. It's a lazy Susan. It's good for working on hand building pottery. But yeah, it was so nice to meet you guys. I know, algorithm sometimes has been doing it thing. Wow, words. Clearly, I need to shut my mouth and take a bath. But thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you to those who subscribed. We're going to be doing another live stream as soon as I physically can, basically. So I will see you then. Have a lovely weekend and a lovely week. Bye, you guys. Toodles. Bye. Bye.